Hello, and welcome back to Warmup for Iceborne. I'll be your host and guide, Shepard, and today is our final quest against the Xeno'Jiva. A mysterious entity at the center of the Elder's Recess, the Xeno'Jiva is all that stands between us and the Hoarfrost Reach. May the Sapphire Star light your way. While preparing for Xeno, it's worth noting that he is extremely weak to poison, taking about 800 damage per application. Definitely make sure to equip your Palico with a poison weapon, and consider bringing along poison smoke bombs, which you can make by combining smoke nuts and toadstools. On arriving, make sure to grab the stones in the base camp. Once we've arrived in the area with Xeno'Jiva, your first priority should be to draw him under each of the 4 stalactites and drop them on him. You can use the opportunity while he's recoiling to drop either poison smoke bombs or barrel bombs as well. The 4 stalactites dropped take off 20% of his total health, and he will leave this first area after he's lost a total of 30% of his health. I usually like to use bombs to get him to leave, as the opportunity to deal the most damage to him is in the second area after he's gone into his critical state. During his normal state, Xeno takes more damage from fire and dragon element, and increased water, ice, thunder, and raw damage while in his critical state. My preference for Bo is fire, as he takes plenty of shot damage while critical, but ultimately any strategy can work. While normal, Xeno will typically focus on energy blasts. You will see lots of single shot and triple shot formations. Learn the timing and positioning based on your weapon. Shorter ranged melee weapons will want to target the arms here, and continuing to build up damage will cause Xeno to stagger. Ranged weapons, or weapons that can reach the head consistently, will want to target the head, as this will also cause a stagger, albeit with a slightly harder to reach hitbox while Xeno is recoiling. One of the moves you'll need to be careful of is Xeno's Body Slam. While this attack can be guarded, you cannot shoulder tackle through it, and getting hit will cause the hunter to get pinned, as well as taking a large amount of damage. Even worse, even if you're not caught by the primary hit, you may still find yourself caught by the tremor. Try to get far enough out of range so you can take the time to heal or sharpen, or go back in for an attack. Xeno has the ability to shoot a concentrated beam of energy. If shot directly ahead, you should have enough time to get in a moderately strong combo. Be careful though, if you do not have the guard up skill, you will not be able to block this beam, meaning you will need to focus on getting out of the way first. The same is also true for the sweeping beam attack. Keep close attention to where Xeno is moving his legs, and try to attack them only after he's finished moving one briefly. Your safest position is to try and get underneath him and attack. Otherwise, you may want to consider sheathing and trying a Superman dive out of the way. Xeno can and will charge the hunter. Usually, there's enough of a warning to sheath and get out of the way, but be careful, as this attack can do quite a bit of damage. Sometimes, Xeno will stand on his hind legs and shoot out a long, sweeping beam. Many weapons will struggle to deal damage to Xeno like this, as the legs and the base part of his tail do not take much damage, so possibly consider using this as an opportunity to sharpen, heal, or drop bombs or poison smoke bombs on him. Be careful while attacking the tail. While the glowing part does take good damage, Xeno will use a tail slam attack on you if you stay back there too long. After dealing enough damage, Xeno will enter a critical state. While in this state, it's important to focus attacking the chest as much as possible when you're able. Deal enough damage, and Xeno will collapse to the ground. giving you a large opening to attack and combo as much as possible. Cutting weapons will want to focus the chest while he's tripped, while impact users may want to take the opportunity to focus the head. Ranged users will generally want to focus the chest as well, but both cutting or ranged weapon users may want to use this as an opportunity to break the head if it has not been broken yet already. Occasionally, Xeno will take off into the air. Outside of energy blasts, Xeno will also do a sweeping claw attack at the hunter, causing dragon energy to erupt from the ground. Try to pick up and hold onto either a piercing or bomb pod, as causing 2 solid hits in the chest will generally cause Xeno to collapse out of the air. Xeno will get an empowered body slam while he is in his critical state. After falling on the ground, Xeno will send out a burst of energy, which can deal a tremendous amount of damage, and will likely instantly cart any unprepared hunter. Like the normal body slam, get out of the way to heal or sharpen, and rush back in to continue to deal damage to his chest. Once you've dealt enough damage in the critical state, Xeno will begin an extended beam attack. You will get some time to continue to deal damage to Xeno, but eventually, his own beam will backfire, weakening the ground underneath him and causing him to collapse. If you have a weapon with a shield, make sure to guard both the tremor and the initial hit of him following. If not, I usually position myself to actually be hit by him, so I can recover out of the tremor faster to continue attacking. Congratulations! You've done it! You've defeated the Xeno'Jiva! Let's head back to Astera and see what we can make. While none of Xeno's weapons are necessarily bad, most were outshined in a similar capacity by Valhazak weapons, and then Deviljho weapons once we've gotten enough good armor and decorations. Certainly, if you like the way they look, they're not a bad choice for any weapon, but none necessarily stand out as the best in class. Xeno's armor set can be very handy for bowgun users, gunlance users, or charge blade users. This is because the set bonus provides spare shot, which gives a chance to not use up a shot of ammo, meaning you could theoretically fire forever, or razor sharp, which halves sharpness loss. Of all the pieces, the arms are probably the highest value, providing a point of critical boost, which makes our critical hits deal more damage. Lance, hammer, and sword and shield users will also like these arms, as flinch-free will greatly reduce the disruption to your combos while playing multiplayer with others. Apart from that, you can mix and match the armor pieces to suit your weapon. Keep in mind, you'll want to likely keep 3 points of weakness exploit to take a full advantage of the point of critical boost from the arms. Well, for you to have made it this far shows that you're a true hunter. You definitely have what it takes to face the new challenges that await you in the Hoarfrost Reach. I hope to join you there soon, where we can explore the new lands together. May the Sapphire Star light your way, and until we meet again, good luck and have a good hunt.